Hey, Danny Ray with Pinnacle Quote Life Insurance Specialist. Again, it's October 26th, and I want to speak to you about a topic, actually, this just earlier today, where I wrote a client that had a few DUIs on their record. And this is a very, very important thing to know because sometimes people are discouraged when they get a DUI. And again, we're humans, so we make mistakes sometimes. As long as we learn from them, that's the most important thing, right? So, DUI, if you have one DUI on your record, okay, and if you post probation or post court dates and stuff like that, it's not going to affect your rate really. It's really not. You'll get a mulligan for it, okay, unless of course you're in the midst of treatment and stuff like that. Multiple DUIs, okay, will affect your rate. Now you might be surprised to know that how many factors a life insurance company will consider when you do apply for life insurance. Okay, I mean driving record's one of them, right? Okay, it's not only about your general health, it's about your lifestyle. Okay, those with DUIs on their record may think that they can, or they, like I just said, they get declined for life insurance, but this isn't always the case. Again, going back to what I just said, again, if you just one DUI on your record, even if it happened in the last year, and you're post treatment or post probation or post court dates, you'll be able to get the rate as if you didn't get it. More than one DUI, then it gets sticky. Then you really got to search for the right carriers that are lenient towards it. Okay. Now, a lot of reasons why people do to get declined is most of the time is the fact that they're not applying with the right insurance companies. Like I just said here, a Pinnacle Quote. Okay, we go ahead. We know who the best carriers are when it comes to any kind of driving offenses or any DUIs, things of that nature. Again, multiple DUIs, everybody's going to really hurt you as far as fee extras or cracking you over the head with a shovel with a rate. But again, knowing the best carrier is 90% of the game. Okay, so here at Pinnacle Quote, we're experts at that. Okay, we always recommend comparing multiple life insurance carriers. We have a handful that does that, so we'll compare them for you, and we'll pick what the best one is for you. Best price, best carrier. This way, you're putting that money back in your pocket where it belongs. Okay. Now, again, if you get declined twice, again, and you didn't come to us, okay, don't give up. Okay, come to us. Come to PinnacleQuote.com. We will find you a rate, a policy. Now, it'll depend on price. But I'll always devise a strategy for you that, again, the farther you get away from most recent DUIs, if you have multiples, the better your rate gets. So I'll be more in tone to put you into a most cost-effective policy now to get what you need than to say pay for some 30-year prices for something that you know you're going to change in a couple of years. All right. It's all about putting money back in your pocket where it belongs, right? So you might ask, how can my chances for getting life insurance coverage be better with the DUI? Again, calling us. Okay, there's a lot of questions that I get asked. Okay, making sure you're comparing and you're shopping to the right companies increases the likelihood of getting approval with life insurance. Okay, if you don't know where to go, again, remember, all life insurance companies are going to claim they have the best rate. Okay, they're going to claim that they're going to have you. Again, going with an independent agent is very key. Okay, because again, a lot of captive agents out there, and captive agents are somebody who works for one insurance company. They're like your local storefront. Okay, the big name storefronts that we know we're talking about usually offers home and auto with life insurance on an add-on. They have little lizards as their logo, as their mascots. Okay, or slogans, if you know what I'm talking about. With that being said, they you got to make sure if you go to a captive agent, they're only going to push you products that they have proprietary products that they have interest in. Okay, so not really looking out for the best interest of you. They're going to claim they have the best rate. All right, going to an independent agent like here at Pinnacle Quote, again, we have the opportunity to go ahead and offer you products from 50 carriers with a click of a button. Okay, so that guarantees that you're going to get the best rate based off your profile than anywhere else. So that's really, really important. Okay. So again, to reiterate with the little things about the DUI, a few examples of questions that you're going to be asked. Okay, when it comes to DUIs, is if you're on probation, like I stated before. Have you ever had your license taken away? Suspensions. Okay, how many DUIs have you received? Again, in your entire lifetime. Okay, do you still consume alcohol beverages? Now, again, if you get 3 or 4 DUIs and you're whacking back 12 packs on a Friday night, you're probably not going to get life insurance. Okay, just a fact. All right, because you're probably going to get another DUI and maybe put yourself in a position of killing somebody or maybe yourself. And then the insurance company don't want to have the right to check then. Okay, so and obviously a seasoned DUI, even if you have multiples. Okay, your last DUI, the farther away you get from that, and you show consistent responsibility, then the better your rate gets. Again, these are the questions that the insurance companies will assess and ask. And I'll ask you too, because before I go to any other carriers, I ask you health and lifestyle questions because that helps me determine and separate the fakers from the makers, really isolate the carrier that's going to give you the best rate. Okay, so again, getting the most affordable life insurance. Okay, if you got one DUI, again, don't get another one. Okay, exercise consistently, eat healthy. If your blood pressure's in pre-hypertension, be proactive and put it in order for you to get that under wraps. Okay, and you want to get the most cost-effective life insurance out there because again, the amount of money you save over decades is thousands of dollars. Okay, so with that being said, again, it's a little bit about DUIs. If you're discouraged, give us a call. I'll definitely find your policy at 855-380-3300 or visit us on the web at pinnaclequote.com. Okay, and you can also visit our blog as well. We have impairments that this video actually will be posted probably in the next week or so. But you can also hit the chat box at the bottom of the window. You can actually get an instant quote online. Okay, so you actually see the carriers, the prices, and click submit, and then we can set up a time to talk, and I'll do a free policy review. Those of you who have policies that you've had for a while, rates have come down, and you call us up for a free policy review. Might be able to stick some money back in your pocket, or at the very least, maybe pay the same price but extend the term. All right. So again, give us a call, 855-380-3300, and you guys have a great week and be safe.